Sometimes a song helps bring the scripture alive, doesn't it? Great song, and I hope you appreciated that this morning. I hope you leave with that thought in your heart this morning. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is definitely our shield and our fortress. Welcome to Clearwater this morning, and we're glad you've come to join us for worship. You will receive a blessing because you're here this morning. The Lord has promised to be with us when just 2 or 3 are gathered in his name. And all of these people, definitely, the Lord is with us this morning. He's promised. We believe his promises. So we welcome him this morning. There are several things that you need to know, announcements that you need to be aware of. Read your source. That's a good idea for learning to find out what's going on. I'm sorry, I forgot to say, if you're going to sing in the men's chorus, you can make your way up to the platform now. All men are invited. Greg will have music for you. It's a familiar song. Just come quietly because I'm still going to talk. So the announcements of upcoming things are in your source. There are a couple of changes, though. The School of Music will not be held this coming Wednesday. There is another event that's there that I'll talk about. Women's Bible Study will begin at 5:45 instead of 6. Women's Bible Study at 5:45 instead of 6 o'clock this week. And Major Hoskins' Bible Study, Anxious for Nothing, has been postponed actually until January the 8th, 2020. Major Hoskins' Bible Study. So check the future source for this November's Wednesday night Bible studies, and you can find out what's happening there. So there are some changes to the schedule this week. There will be a Soldiers and Friends meeting on Wednesday, October the 30th, and some of the special events that are going to be happening there, you might want to plan to be here. The Clearwater Police will be here with us. They're going to discuss congregational safety when we're meeting together. All are welcome. There will be some core reports as well, and we should be done by 8:30 that evening. This is 7 o'clock on Wednesday, October the 30th. Soldiers and Friends all are invited to attend that meeting. We were joyful and saddened to learn of the promotion to glory of Colonel Alice Speck this week. Colonel Bill Speck is here, and he has a wonderful story to share about her promotion to glory. We rejoice that she's with Jesus this morning and completely healed. Her celebration of life will take place this coming Wednesday, the 23rd of October, 6 o'clock visitation here in the chapel, and 7 o'clock the service with the reception following. So that's 6 o'clock visitation in the chapel, and 7 o'clock celebration of life. I want to keep the Speck family in your prayers. Colonel Bill has taken care of Alice for a long time, and we rejoice that she's with Jesus this morning. But we want to keep his family, he and his daughters, in prayer as well during the next several months. Let's see. Mary Leidy had surgery this week and is home now. But if you're planning to visit her, please call first to see if it's an appropriate time to visit. Someone told me this morning that she went home. Well, I don't think she stayed, Ethel. I think she's home. I have it on good authority, so call home and find out if she's there first before you go visit. How about that? Or find out. There's conflicting. Some plans were made and didn't pan out as expected. Let's put it that way. So you want to call if you want to visit Mary. But at the very least, pray for Mary and her family as she rehabs. She had hip surgery and she'll have to be in rehab. There's other people that have had surgery this week, and there are several health concerns from family members that have been shared with me. So we want to make sure and pray for our congregation, for their family members with special health concerns. Following the service, there will be several ladies in the lobby that will be signing you up, if you're a baker, to sign up to make something for Gracie's table. This is a great opportunity because you get to bake something if you like to bake. You also get to eat it if you'd like to buy it back. Gracie's Table, it's an announcement in your source, a bake sale that will be held Tuesday on November the 5th. If you like to bake and you can make something for the bake sale, there will be ladies that will be signing up for that so that you can make a donation as well. All those proceeds will go toward the Home League's World Services effort. Major has some things that he wants to talk about.
In addition to the information about Colonel Speck's celebration of life. We've just been told this morning that there will be a family visitation at David C. Gross Funeral Home this coming Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. That's in addition to the visitation that will take place here. So if you'd like to visit them in kind of a more intimate setting there at David C. Gross from 5 to 7 p.m. this coming Tuesday night as well. And also, we are pleased to announce that if you happen to read Spanish, our own Gladys is in the Hispanic Southern Spirit. And so you can see this out there if you like that. So she has an article about her own testimony, I'm sure, because I can't read Spanish, in this publication. We have people who are faithfully serving in this corps, and we've received some certificates to acknowledge their dedication. And so Major Fred Bailey is the Missions Committee Chair, and so he is located where? Right here, okay. This is for you, sir. And also we have some musicians. We have Daphne Vick, who is a senior bandsman. And if you would come receive your certificate, your Senior Musicians Commission. Thank you. And also Don Vick, also. I'll meet you halfway, sir. Thank you. And Rob McKee, I have one for you here. I'll place it right here on the chair for you, okay? And David Rowland as the Senior Praise Band String Band Director. And so, David, yours is right here as well, sir. Okay. And Erika Smith. Rika's not here. Pardon? She's ill today. Well, I can recognize Erika being a band's member. And then Paula Brown. I know I saw Paula this morning as a songster. Oh, there she is. Paula, thank you for your service as a songster leader.
Thank you.
Let's congratulate all of these for their service to the Salvation Army.
So the men's chorus is in place to sing. We would like to welcome our visitors here, though. If you're here for the first time or the first time in a long time and you'd like to stand, if you feel comfortable, tell us who you are and where you're from. We'd like to welcome you.
And visiting from Evansville, Indiana, would you please introduce yourself?
I'm Mark Turner and my wife Sandy Turner.
They are the corps officers and leaders of Evansville, Indiana Corps.
Thank you. Anybody else? Let's welcome our visitors this morning. One of the greatest things in Clearwater Corps, the men's chorus.
Jesus, how I trust Him.